I to Infinity, Multimedia production.
Hey everyone, Zach here. So, Eugene was supposed to be here by now for today's recording, but, I haven't heard anything. I mean, I've tried calling him, I've tried texting him, but every single time I still get no response. Honestly, I'm kind of getting worried. Maybe I should just call his parents. I mean, if I don't hear anything, I may just have to record this episode solo. Would prefer to have my co-host, but what can you do on... What in the... Oh my gosh. Is that...
Problems, pancakes, problems and pancakes, problems, pancakes, problems and pancakes. A stack of problems with a batch of pancakes. This world's got problems, but at least we got pancakes. We'll answer and advise us two informed guys. See what we make and shake and bake on problems. Yeah, problems. Problems and pancakes.
Okay. I don't think it will find me here. I'm currently hiding in the laundry room, and I'm pretty confident it didn't see me go in here. No, it found me. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Aha! Testing! Can you understand me, human? Am I speaking your native tongue?
Yes?
Oh, thank the maker. Glad my Zorblu blocks is actually working this time.
I'm sorry, your Zorblu box?
Of course you wouldn't understand. The Zorblu box essentially translates my more complex, superior language into your simple, boring, inferior language.
What? Inferior? Excuse me?
Sorry. That's my mother's side speaking. We don't need to work on that. Well, as Sir Eugene always says, no being is superior or inferior, but rather exists as equals. Or something like that.
Wait.
Or maybe it was about his love of pies?
Did you say Eugene?
Or was it cake pans?
Hello? Weird alien man. I'm talking to you. Are you referring to Eugene as in Eugene Gase?
Why, yes I am. In fact, that is why I'm here today.
Well, what's wrong? Is Eugene okay?
Okay, he's fantastic. That's why he's off-world right now.
Off-world?
You know, like, not on your planet right now?
What? He's not on this planet? Oh no, what happened to him? Wait a minute. This was all you're doing, wasn't it? You stole my friend and are probably harvesting his brain with your freaky alien technology.
What? No, I am doing nothing of the sort. First off, I have a name. I am Prince Zorby Blorby, the 50th of the Zorblubian species. Second off, your friend isn't being analyzed or harvested. He's running our peace negotiations with the Neepkey.
Huh?
I have to say, he's quite good at it, too.
So wait, Eugene is some intergalactic alien peace guy?
I believe the proper term is off-world negotiations, but sure, whatever floats your zipknock.
How is it that Eugene is even qualified for this? You realize his major was civil engineering, right?
But do you know what his minor was?
I didn't think he had a minor.
Well, what do you call it? College?
College?
Yes, that. As you know, he went to Tech-Am,
Texas A&M.
which is one of the only colleges on Earth that provides education regarding other planets outside of the solar system, as well as the history of war, peace, and the specifics of each species' culture. So Eugene has a brilliant understanding of negotiation practices off-world, which made him the perfect candidate for the job.
Huh. The more you know. So, I get what Eugene's doing now, but why are you here?
Why am I... Didn't Eugene tell you?
Tell me? I didn't know about any of this crap before today.
Well, I am your co-host, of course. As per the Zorblubian's agreement with Sir Eugene, I am to co-host this show with you as long as he's off-world.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine, but, how long will he be gone?
It depends. Sometimes it takes a week, other times it can take months or even years for two species to agree on the terms of the contract.
Years?
Oh, I remember when the Globnaz and Izmir's peace negotiations began. I was a mere sackling. 50 years later, and it's like their people never went through a 1,000-year war. We call that one the War of Darkness. Ooh.
With all due respect, Zorby Blorby, I don't think I can do this show without Eugene. And I certainly can't wait 50 years or longer for him to return. And, no offense, I don't think I could co-host with someone who has such an annoying voice.
Whoa, I never understood why humans preface sentences with intentionally hurtful and offensive words with no offense, as though that somehow absolves you of saying anything hurtful. That aside, you needn't worry. From what I saw, Sir Eugene will finish these peace negotiations in no time. He's actually a smart Earthling, which is really saying something since Earthlings are very, very dumb.
Oh, wow.
See how I did that, human? I didn't say no offense because I meant you great offense.
Well, okay, I guess since you're here, we might as well co-host an episode together.
Zixpa! I look forward to making delicious flat foods and making funny sounds of the mouth.
You mean pancakes and comedy?
Pancakes. Comedy. Yes, that's it! And I even prepared my own intro for this episode.
Oh, did you now?
So Eugene said it would add some flair to my appearance. So let's play it!
Zorby, maybe I should take a listen before you play the...
There's no time! Play it!
I don't think this is...
I am Prince Zorby Blorby, co-hosting this episode! Oh yes! So, what did you think? Were you impressed?
I'm more confused than anything else.
There is no time for confusion. We must push ahead for the audience.
Well, I suppose you're right. Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of
Cake Pan Problems. Wait, no. It was Pan Probes.
Problems and Pancakes.
Yes, that's the one. I am your co-host, Prince Zorby Blorby, the 50th of the Zorblubian species.
And I am your co-host, Zach Freeman, of Earth.
Yes. And today we are here to do something special.
Well, Zorby, if by special you mean what we do every episode, then yes.
No, you misunderstand. On my planet, Zorblubia, we don't have such foods as the pancake. Our delicacies are beloved across the galaxy, but nothing like a pancake.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate, Zorby, but the good news is I can pull up a recipe right...
Is what I thought before I talked to one of our finest royal chefs. He gave me a recipe for a Goomguk Ziegler Sasso.
That sounds incredibly disgusting.
Rest assured, human, it is a delicacy few get to experience. Those who do will tell you of its powerful taste.
Yeah, but powerful doesn't necessarily mean good.
Well, let's get into it, shall we? First, you have to have a bowl.
Okay.
Then you must grab trefoil mix, and make sure it's the Valley trefoil mix. Mountain trefoil mix will kill all the flavor and might even prove fatal.
Wow. Zorby?
Pour the mix into the bowl, and use 2 dried Zidonian fetuses. Make sure they've been cooled before bringing them into the bowl.
Zorby, listen, I don't think we can...
Once you place the fetuses in the bowl, pour 1.5 cups of Fubu juice. I prefer organic, but it doesn't really matter.
Zorby.
Although some have died from non-organic Fubu. So there's that.
Zorby!
What?
We can't use this recipe.
And why not?
How can any human actually make this when all the ingredients are Zorblubian?
Oh, yeah, huh. I didn't really think about that.
Listen, I know you're just trying to help, but we talk about pancake recipes that people can make at home. That's part of the gimmick of the show. Problems and Pancakes.
I see. Well, let's move on to the problems of the episode.
Yes, thank you. So everyone, for the first problem of the episode, we have
A question from Echo Quo from the Somsom sector. Oh man, if it's from Somsom, you know it's gonna be good.
Zorby, where did you get all these problems?
Oh, it's a long trek to Earth, so I stopped by a few places to gather some problems for today.
Of course you did.
Echo writes, my father is addicted to early live and drinks it every night. Already very dark.
Zorby, we try to keep it light on this show. Maybe a different problem?
Oh, sure. Here's one from Wawu who writes, I'm trying to break my cousin out from Barquar Prison. Oh, that's one of the highest security prisons in the universe.
That's great, Zorby, but...
He's been convicted of burning down several buildings on my world. The Didaduck Theater, Zerpsea Library, and many, many hospitals. I believe this is what people on Earth call a burn flamer.
It's actually called an arsonist, but Zorby, I really think we should move on to another problem. Perhaps one that feels a bit more approachable and applicable to Earth.
Well, people on Earth have, what was it, arsonists, right? So that problem was very applicable.
Yes, but Zorby, I don't want to give advice to someone who's trying to break his arsonist cousin out of space prison.
Well, this question comes from off-world, so it's likely Wawu won't even hear our answer.
Even so, I really think we need to do an Earth problem.
Oh, I see. Well, I suppose that's fine then. I guess let's do an Earth problem.
Thank you. This problem comes from Sophia, who writes, what do you do when a coworker is not doing their work, so everyone else has to pick up their slack? Well, Sophia, I would recommend talking to them in person. Communicate with them. Tell them how you feel. Yeah, so like I said, I would talk to them. Be honest, let them know what you need them to do, and if they're still not picking up the slack, then you might have to have a more serious conversation. The more open communication there is, the better your work environment will be. I would say that when you talk to your coworker, make sure to be professional, but clear and honest about what you need. What? What is it, Zorby Blorby?
This is so boring.
Well, I'm sorry that Earth problems are boring to you, but this is what we do on the show.
Are you telling me that all of your questions are like this? Mima Zoo, that's terrible.
They're not all like this. Sometimes they're about movies or video games or about the zombie apocalypse or even food. We have a whole range of topics.
Well, if this is what this show is, I don't think I can take much more of this.
Well, frankly, Zorby Blorby, I didn't want you on the show in the first place. No offense.
What? How dare you? I came here to help Sir Eugene, but ever since I've arrived, you screamed at me, you put me down, and by the way, you caused me great offense once more. Good day.
Wait, Zorby, wait. Zorby! Prince Zorby! Are you there?
Go away. I don't want to talk to you.
Listen, I'm sorry. Today's been so weird. I learned that aliens exist. One of my best friends is an intergalactic peace negotiator. And then there's a whole universe full of planets to explore. Not that humans have the means of traveling there yet, but what I'm trying to say is I should have been nicer to you. You were just trying to help a friend, and I caused you great offense. I am truly, deeply sorry.
You really mean that?
I do.
Oh, thank you, human. That's very kind of you to say.
Bring it in, Zorby.
My people don't like being touched.
Oh,
But how about an earthling slap instead?
you mean a high five?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
Yes, very nice indeed.
So, want to get back to the show?
Well, certainly. Sorry, 1 second. Ah, General Zorp, to what do I owe this pleasure?
The peace negotiations are finished. Sir Eugene the Earthling has done it.
Work, Zook! Then I'll return immediately. Well, that's my cue. Goodbye!
Wait, so Eugene did it? He's coming back?
It would seem so. And with how fast our ships are, you should see him within the week.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
It is indeed. Well, see you later, Zach the Earthling.
See you later, Prince Zorby Blorby. All right, cool. Well, I don't really know what else to say, but I've been your co-host, Zach Freeman, and I'll see you next week when Eugene returns. Bye! Hey everyone, Zach Freeman here. Thanks for listening to this very weird episode of Problems and Pancakes. You know, I didn't expect to be visited by an alien today, but I guess expect the unexpected. And the good news is Eugene will be back with us next week. For updates about this show and future episodes, or if you have any wacky, crazy problems that you want us to respond to, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at i2infinity. With that said, we'll see you for the next episode. Have a great day. This episode is brought to you by i2infinity.
I to Infinity Multimedia Production.